Recognized for providing clear and practical legal advice to our clients in the United Kingdom and Ghana. Expert help with will writing, probate or estate administration. Our will writers and probate lawyers can act for you to obtain grant of probate and carry out estate administration on your behalf. The probate takes place after someone dies. If there's a will, the named executor is responsible for ensuring that the estate of the deceased is secured, assessing its value and paying any inheritance tax. If there is no will, the interstate and inheritance rules require similar responsibilities. Our lawyers offer strategic and practical solutions to the issues which clients face, whether it's in relation to succession planning, will preparation, probate and the administration of estates, immigration and visas, contentious family or probate disputes, administering estates often with inheritance cross-border issues, international trust advice including residence, domicile issues, wealth preservation, a fast, efficient service from SRA-regulated professionals, transparent pricing. BWF Solicitors, let us take care of probate.
Based in London, we are a dynamic award-winning firm specialising in a range of legal services. Welcome to BWF Solicitors, a trusted and experienced law firm specialising in immigration and nationality, appeals and judicial review, dispute resolution, family and matrimonial, and other family law disputes with international context. These include matters such as private child arrangement orders, contestant and uncontested divorce, non-molestation for domestic violence, and financial remedy. Our childcare and family team appreciate the issues facing you at such a difficult time. Our advice is delivered in a confidential and sensitive manner. Meet Bernard Owusu, our esteemed senior partner. With over 32 years of experience and known for his expertise and dedication to serving our clients and the community. BWF Solicitors stands for integrity, respect, excellence, teamwork, diversity, inclusion, and service to the community. We provide tailored assistance specific to your case. At BWF Solicitors, every day is filled with dedication, creativity, and a commitment to finding the best solutions for our clients. Our team at BWF Solicitors is ready to assist you with all your legal needs. You can find us at the 4th floor, Anna House, 214 to 218 High Road, Seven Sisters, London, N15 4NP. Our main office line is 0208 493 7340, or our emergency line is 07712 761 884.
Hey! It's an open chest on Concoma BWF Solicitors, a new phone in our production team, and I'm taking cutting in chairs on Concoma, mobile Jumapa. The pen chairs on Concoma Bibia. Enti ma men ko na men fon ko watwetwe nko sha se sanse agro ye de no na de esa akontifo ni na aka o madwumedi na de so ntu so wa joining ye na maka se nchia so nko na me de on nyame nka ho se wo tumi do wo radio no de ato ha wo betie na wo so wo hwe on live o TikTok na so Facebook no so nyankopo no enhira wo so na men ko na men fon ko watwetwe no enko hye ase hello Uncle Ben.
Hi, good morning, OPD. Nice to say.
Nyame adwan Ben pa cha na mo nso mo ho te sen.
Adom name Bible. I hope to be able to pay.
Nyame adom. Chidampo Yankopa ama divine selection akanye de na chese eyala na yedu eye mpempenso ye betwetwe nkomo na but before that I'm finna so nkoma wo production team wo technical team no omo boy dwuma pa nyame nhyira omo ya ade edwuma no omo bo na so ani nkyinkyia so nkoma me de ma omo na yɛnhwɛ nkɔmmɔ twetwe ase na anapɛ update bi wɔ hɔ wode yɛ bɛkyɛ na yɛnhwɛ sɛ no wɔ hɔ a na yɛmfɛ no no nhyɛ ase biribi aso no asa no sɛ yɛde nkɔmmɔ no so ɛbɛhyɛ ase na so wadawo ma na wode yɛ afam so deɛ ma nti mede akonya no ma wadawo ma mɛyɛntio
Yo, anɔpɛ deɛ mekyia obiara Rainbow Radio metiefo ne wɔn a bɛka yɛn ho wɔ social media. Mekyia mo, afei nso mekyia Dr. Mark ane n'apamfoɔ. Mekyia ankorankora bi a wabɛka yɛn ho anɔpɛ yi. Yɛda Twɛdeampo Nyame ase sɛ anɔpɛ yi wama yɛn ahoɔden ama yɛtumi asɔre yɛne mo ɛbɛdi nkitaho. Update ɛwɔ hɔ no sɛ ne yɛtwɛn sɛ conservativefoɔ ɛbɛyɛ ɔmo annual conference na ɔmo so ɔmo de ɔmo immigration policy aba sɛ ɔmo de aba sɛ afe biara no ɔmo bɛ deport nkurɔfoɔ 750 150,000 every year na deɛ nti ɛte saa ne sɛ ɔmo ho sɛ sɛbe ɔmo wɔ ha no dodoɔ naa ne nkrataa ebio deɛ ɔmo aka ho ne sɛ ɔmo bɛyɛ sure sɛ adwuma ana ɔmo bɛyɛ encourage nti wɔn a wɔwɔ ha sɛbe wɔnyɛ adwuma a wɔclaim benefit no conservatives for the emphasis ɛba abɛto adwuma yɛ wɔbɛhwɛ a ɛnɛ labour astart ɔmo policy sɛ ebi ɔmo dare no koraa ɔmo nkɔ adwuma no ɔmo encourage ɔmo sɛ ɔmo start adwuma na ɛma ɔmo asetena ne mo ngo because yɛ welfare budget no ɛkukura yɛ kɛseɛ although sɛ ɔmo ate sika no so no yɛtene nkurɔfoɔ bebree yɛbɛgu welfare benefit no so nti labour ɛka welfare benefit reform ɛka welfare benefit conservatives ɛka welfare benefit reform deɛ ɔmo feel sɛ wowɔ ha na wowɔ indefinite koraa wadi in 20-30 years wɔ ha koraa na wogye benefit a ɛwɔ sɛ yɛgye benefit no firi wo nsɛm because ɔmo gye di sɛ yɛgye benefit no firi wo nsɛm a wobɛfiri kurom ha akɔ labour nso ɛsɛ sɛ wopɛ sɛ wonya indefinite a ɛneɛ mɛngye benefit yɛ adwuma ne tua wo tax ne tua wo NI contribution na ɛno ɛne nneɛma a aba conservatives for nso deɛ ɔmo de abɛka ho the emphasis a ɛwɔ sɛ yɛn nyinaa yɛhu ne sɛ yɛrekɔ baabi a nneɛma ɛresesa over 30 years ago started adwuma wei na even woyɛ immigration application koraa yɛ free ne yɛntua yɛ free wofɛlɛ forms na wode kɔ Croydon Luna House na wakɔ Sunlight na ɔmo agye wotete hɔ a ne astampo mu ne yɛde wade ama wo na unfortunately for us no as years no kɔ n'anim no a nkurɔfoɔ dodoɔ ba ha no na aborɔfo no ɔbɛwɔ ha no na yɛho yɛ ɔmo he dodoɔ no feel sɛ yɛn a yɛaba ha no yɛmfa economic benefit biara ɛmbrɛ wɔn ɛnyɛ nokorɛ because wokɔyɛ hospitals a nurses doctors consultants registrars ɔmo nyinaa ɔmo wɔ hɔ nyinaa no dodoɔ a wohu ɔmo at least in London deɛ dodoɔ no ayɛ foreigners either sɛ ɔmo yɛ Asians anaa Caribbeans anaa Africans nti na nyɛ nokorɛ yɛhwɛ net contribution into the coffers nso a yɛ nneɛma a yɛyɛ even immigration fees koraa no nipa baako ɛyɛ 3,908.50 woyɛ no 4 times a plus the indefinite leave application a wonenam almost 15,000 over 10 years wotua wo tax wotua wo NI wo family tua tax wokun wo yɛ adwuma a ɔno nso tua tax tua NI nti your net contribution no yɛ huge but yɛ raise way ɛno nti na ɛde ɛnɛ topic no aba no yɛ raise way because sɛ yɛma information nyɛ sɛ yɛka kɛkɛ but yɛma information sɛ sisi a no nneɛma asesa ɔhwɛ a this week opinion poll asan aba out Reform Party asan twin biom from baby a yɛne nam no from next year May yɛyɛ local elections now. It's very likely sɛ ɔmbɛnya bebree na ɔkeka akɔ general election the next 3 years. It seems sɛ ɔmbɛtumi aba menka sɛ ɔmbɛba it seems ɔmbɛtumi aba so ɔmbɛtumi aba deɛ a nsɛm a ɔmoka no ɛwɔ sɛ yɛhwɛ na ɛnɛ dɛn na wobɛtumi ayɛ ɛno ne ɛnɛ topic no nti sɛ mede update na ama mo a yɛbɛtumi a start ɛnɛ topic no na sɛ biribi wɔ hɔ a wopɛ sɛ woka a wo so bɛtumi aka na ma nom nsuo kakra.
Okay. Yeah, na me bebisa asem na I think say asem na bebisa na obi no de buy na say me bebisa manu. Na so I say Dr. Opidi bisa anke be ma say so bibisa no ye betumi aka say kwan bi o mpese o mofa so e de pami ye kan say omo a omo nheda ni aseta na mpo so obi wa asetena na bia enyoma bi etosin wo ne nyoma ho a omutumi gina sa nyoma no e de pamo o na asesen like no e kire sen. And the question will be some say kwan bi o mofa so de apam nkofo ana
OPD where there will be a friend suitability requirement. Suitability requirement. So that suitability requirement no and then the chair say we have application. Oh, spend be ya de betwe waso and I am fan waso. Tite no de na your criminal record.
Yeah.
ROA, Rehabilitation of Offenders Act. No more de But 10, 12 years ago, Omu Rehabilitation of Offenders Act. ROA Nadia can say, your fan say they were to prison for 1 year after 5 years. No, yen can once be their child. But for immigration purposes, no, they were to prison and I commit to for criminal offense and expired until I was okay. Or your applications that was so disclosure. First, and no one here. Anna yede name be a beckham. This is a friend of character. Enti you become deep kakra. Character say we your nationality. Now one fa kwa person e baya almost say yam fama. Say we your nationality. Now one overstay da almost say you between was 10 years. It be do baby almost okay. You need time by your behwe. But and then no near my yehu omo tie omo aye omo application. Omo tell refuse ni obi a onni entry nti ontimi nkyerɛ sɛ na ɔyɛ yɛ a ɔbae ana obi nso a ɔwɔ entry but overstay ansa na ɔregularizing his stay saa two yi ɛne na esi nkurɔfoɔ bebree kwan sɛ ɔmbɛyɛ British citizenship nti nkame deɛ ɛkɔ so yi nyinaa no ka wobɛnya a wowɔ indefinite hɔ anaa wobɛn hɔ anaa ɛnkyɛ biara wobɛdu hɔ a wobɛn hɔ wie na wonya indefinite na nka wayɛ wɔ British citizenship na kyerɛ sɛ wo ne ɔmo abɛyɛ pɛ na kyerɛ sɛ nsɛm a yɛka bi mfa wo nti ɛnɛ yɛbɛkyerɛ sɛ na ɛbɛyɛ a wobɛtumi ayɛ wɔ British citizenship ntɛm sɛ na ɛbɛyɛ a wode kwan apa so na ɛbaa yɛ wamfa mba wo wobɛtumi agyina so na wɔde ayɛ but sɛsi a no focus no ɛnyɛ deɛ aban no anaa kuro no benefit bio ɛyɛ deɛ ɔman no fele maybe next week bɛtwitwa pictures aba yɛn a yɛte outside no a yɛnte inner London yɛte outer London ɛyɛ Essex, Hertfordshire, Bedfordshire ɛne all the shires no wokɔ town centre ɛne major roads now 2 flags ana yɛ flag Union Jack ana yɛ St George's Cross Union Jack no na yɛ British flag ana St George's Cross no ɛyɛ England flag because UK yɛwɔ akuro 4 yɛwɔ England yɛwɔ Scotland yɛwɔ Wales and yɛwɔ Northern Ireland ansa na yɛwɔ ɔmo Isle of Man ne Isle of Wight ne yɛde akeka ka ho but yɛ kuro no ankasa no ɛyɛ 4 but British flag no ɛyɛ check no ɛne yɛfrɛ no Union Jack ɛno no nkurɔfoɔ started flag ɔmo de reclaim ɔmo nationality ɔmo de reclaim ɔmo patriotism last week Prime Minister can ho asem. Se ma nkrofo use flag no fa nye omo racism. Ama football former footballer sisi a oye pundit a okasa with radio so. Ono nso ebe kan ma sisi a nkrofo se sky kra yidin free so. Say abrofo bi middle age white men use sa flag no e dey differentiate. But flag no mo dey abokru. Me hu bi da. Normally nke bibi ba say bi a queen did the birthday, yes celebrity bibi. And then say omo dey abobokru. Minim ba bi a wote dey, ba wonte inner land now. Wote inner land na wo hu asem America. Yeah. Outside na niam no you hu. And the first comment baby me hu wo no. The first comment is na da be na nkrofo we di ade be bobo ha. Apparently no mo sori ahomache na omo dey abo. Ohe opinion pool economy and immigration. Immigration lead sometimes na economy are take over. And for a lot of the time, conversation is about immigration. And to say we a political party now person who win power. Dear baby a nkrofo ka kono. Eho na asset also okako enti then na me about immigration. Enti me tough. Conservatives say be free. European Convention on Human Rights. And on the name Crawford be brady gina so they successful. Our application so near setna. Ebi ojina ne baso, ebi ojina ne kunso, ebi ojina ne yari ebiso, and also ojina ne long residence. Omonye ye free hopper. A lot of Appendix FM a human rights claim ebe follow away. Because see and want to mean use human rights beyond. Na kyerɛ sɛ ade a wo be use no ɛwɔ sɛ wo satisfy immigration rules. Now, how do we resolve this? Enti yɛnkɔ ɛnɛ topic ne so. Enti ɛnɛ topic no deɛ kan ne sɛ yɛwɔ potential problems a ɛba. Fiti last week calls a yɛnya me ne Dr. Mark yɛre program no wie. Ɛyɛ nkrofo a ɔmo wɔ ha o ɛnyɛ ɔmo maba foforo we ɔmo wɔ ha obi wɔ hɔ a ontimi nya English ɛna life in UK obi wɔ hɔ a afei na watena ha 25 years afei na ɔwɔ ne second 2.5 a ɔwɔ approach indefinite leave obi wɔ hɔ a waba wawo mma ɔwɔ indefinite ontimi nkɔgye British because wɔmfa kwan apa so na bae saa nkrofo no nyinaa no nkɔmɔ a yɛdi yɛfa ɔmo ho because the focal point in say, or upgrade you from indefinite leave to British citizenship. Because in himself indefinite leave, no, Niger Farah is on your bar. Would you benefit? Will be deported. Sana waka. Ana bimu so hobemo melusu. Ana labor and so say either this parliament or the next parliament. So mu wini biuma omono. Indefinite leave no enye automatic. Enti obia can almost the same thing but different nuances. Enti then I will be how to avoid the potential removal of indefinite leave to remain. The first thing I'm a person who yet say, the easiest thing I'm a person who yet say. Data I was would renew visa no. Mr. Alpha good phone so as alarm. And have a good calendar so. Maybe your man in the first day, 2014, or man 2.5 years. And think last year, February, also nya indefinite leave. What I say, I'm an visa newu August. Benefit or jina apart from the neba autistic. Nti onya disability allowance and a carers allowance and a child benefit. And no, omo di boma about 1,400, the rent 1,500. Obiduani omo di about 1,200. The travel 300. Gas, water, electricity, mobile phone, nyina akeka boma. A month no say ono ananka otua nka or the cut 3,500. Since you're not Tennessee can also by 2,400, which means that or your deficit by 2,400 because wama ne visa na wo. Obi ananka also nya indefinite last year. No. OPD wuni made a yabeba biom. After no started 10 years.
Wow.
Because a woo August, yako August, yaba September, ya October. So visa no woo for more than 14 days. Are critical because when you're exempt biom, not just say start to process. No? Yes, lawyers to me we will be a to me here. Anka we scout it any fee now. Nkebema home office ate ase na ya argument. In fact, you bet me argue cross your man indefinite leave, you know, all those time na palm. That is one. Enti se wonim se we will be a review ho a date I was would renew of visa no. Mesrel. Fasha wo calendar na ya na lam. 2. Mesrel. Mama mfa mo niema enko kwan chen. Mesrel. Your lawyers, Ghana lawyers, be brave or chromo ha, or your lawyers, papa, a buying sa show must. Memfa and come pocket lawyer, and come will be a survey on your lawyer. Now on the wrong application, Emma. Because your wrong application under paragraph 45 of the immigration rules, you be rejected. You reject your application because any decision. So one your application ibium in tema. Winya section 3C. Enti. Na over 10 years na we di emfa 5 years ada. Na you reject it. Na wanye ni yi ana nipa na nka nche ontema na wo san ko start 10 years ni bio. Na we indefinite no equally. The third thing I'm a person make can say. So wouldn't say we a young person wunye ndi 65 by the time we do indefinite time. Na unim pe se wuni yare bia prevent se wobeye English in life in UK na Misra and nay statistician there natural life in UK and English test. The entire America sa no ye nuanom dodo bebre na omo wa ha na omo ntimi engine definite no enye se ompe ope na mo unqualified. Because one of the requirements for indefinite leave to remain and send our British citizenship. And it said, I was say with me pass English, speaking and listening at B1, labor sebe kosoro. I was say with me pass life in UK. I know I click. Unni ma kenkan a wuntimi ntro. Enti se wunnim say wo 10-year route. Next 2 years, next 3 years, next 4 years, next 5 years. I will say we are indefinite. Now, what is no and criteria? Miss Row started pushy, not yen show. Started pushy, near show. You won't crofobia or much radia. Ain't it so much radia to me church on Kakranka? Go, come, was restaurant, bar, son obey Kakrakra. No more can kind because I will quiet. Life in UK, I was so kind question out here. I will say, Lucia. The entire American, possible so bit me as I can kind. Possible. Because when try, you found 5, more physical, psychological, mental, and health issue. Tinra, no, Monday will be frame when you stroke. You didn't come on, me man who say the stroke ni mono. So only the GP a didn't come bia and me fan to ja. Only didn't come bi na kotokrata na so a. San come on, ya be ma GP na kukuru san come on amaye. Na ye de aye ne ama no British indefinite leave. And asa wo call British because indefinite no bi me wo wa omunya under discretionary route and no ye ma 3 years, 6 years no akọje indefinite no ye hwe English and your life in UK. And finally, mo skasemunti osiminti minti efi. Enti watena se ma wasetena na wu because wo Yesusu na wo de akotua. Mesra. Se wuntimi nti efi na aban e de becha. Na mo wo obi a busum bia wo sida o Ghana enti busum bia na wasese wo sika Eko Ghana, busum bia no asese usika ko Ghana. And not dear ebe cause a problem. Because problems ebe cause no, ɛne sɛ wokɔgye wo fee waiver aban no bɛhwɛ mu aka sɛ na sɛ sika yɛ abosom biara wode kɔ Ghana yi wode sie a nka wobɛtumi de atua wo fee nti fee waiver no memfa ma wo woso wo ne sika a wode kɔtua ade a kyerɛ ne sɛ woba wobɛwɔ overstay which means that we indefinite leave no kwakyiri mesrɛ wo yɛ practical way a mede ma mo a mobɛtumi de avoid saa ade a mɛkɛn wayɛ wei nyinaa wie no woyɛ wo application a supporting documents a wɔsɛ wode ka ho no fa ka ho sɛ woyɛ wo fee waiver wode 6 months bank statement ɛwɔ sɛ nneɛma a wosi wotua ebia water bill gas bill electricity travel cost convenience food shopping wokɔtɔ Ghana aduane clothing grooming prescription payment ɛne saa nneɛma no nyinaa no wobɔ no tɔfa na wotumi calculate na wɔyɛ a wɔde aka ho pay slips nso ka ho sɛ sika bi ba wɔ account mu na ɛdɔɔso nti every £250 bi a ɛba wɔ account mu biara no explain baabi a sika no firi bae anaa sika bi a waspend a ɛyɛ over 250 explain it saa woyɛ wo fee waiver no a na ankɔkyɛ wɔ hɔ na ankɔkyɛ wɔyɛ wei nyinaa wie no woyɛ wo application wogyina wo ba so wogyina wo yere so wogyina wo kun so wogyina wo EU partner so a yɛwɔ documents a yɛde ka ho ama ne di mu enti wogyina wo ba so a the first thing ɛkyerɛ no sɛ ɔyɛ wo ba enti ne birth certificate din wɔ so sɛ nyɛ wo ba na ɛyɛ wo yere ba a na anaa wo kun ba a ɛwɔ sɛ wokyerɛ birth certificate ɛkyerɛ sɛ yɛ wo kun ba deɛ enti ɛyɛ wo kun anaa ɛyɛ wo yere marriage certificate na wɔde aka ho wayɛ wei nyinaa wie no wayɛ wo application kama wama email wakɔbɔ nsa na wohwɛ ɛbaeɛ a mesrɛ wo data yɛde kan no nyɛ data yɛde maa wo sɛ yɛama obi dada nti woka wo 10 years to indefinite na ɛyɛ time a yɛma wo first one kwa any time a woyɛ bia na ɛkɔkyɛ wɔ hɔ na wakan wo 10 years woka wo 5 years a ɛyɛ data yɛde maa wo sɛ woyɛ EU ni kun anaa EU ni aware a ɛyɛ data wɔware sɛ yɛama wo asetena no that time no koraa na saa date ne yɛde kan British citizenship good character sɛ yɛka good character first na nka yɛ criminality sɛsi a yɛ good character enti de aban no aka ne sɛ wo breachi immigration rules na ebi a woyɛ obi a sɛbe ɔmo yɛama wo deportation da anaa wɔama wayɛ sham marriage da anaa sɛ ebeduu baabi na English no bi mu kotua sika ne yɛyɛ ma ɔmo anaa sɛ wayɛ false statement anaa sɛ woyɛ obi a o referees no accommit offense anaa sɛ wodi home office ka anaa sɛ woyɛ obi a yɛkaa sɛ wobra ha woba visitor yɛse 6 months wo overstay for 10 years yɛse bra yɛma wo bail bra bɛ report wamba mbɛ report anaa woamu no waboa obi ma n'aba ha illegally anaa woyɛ obi a wonni tumi sɛ ɔbɛyɛ adwuma ba wakɔyɛ adwuma ma yɛakyew anaa woyɛ obi a wowɔ indefinite stay wopɛ sɛ wokɔyɛ British na mmom yɛba a wo shop hɔ no wo restaurant wo baba wo hairdressing salon no na illegal migrant yɛ adwuma ma anaa sɛ in the last 10 years no one comply with the immigration rules anaa wa abuse immigration rules wa overstay wayɛ illegal entry mesrɛw ɔmo sɛ ɔba a yɛmfa ma but wo bɛn lawyer no yɛfrɛ biribi yɛfrɛ no exceptional grant ana yɛwɔ rehabilitation period saa exceptional grant no wo no bɔne a yɛsɛ mɛndi nyinaa no wadi saa bɔne no deɛ but wowɔ biribi yɛfrɛ no exceptional grant ɔmo a na ɔmo de ahyɛ ɔmo guidance notes no deɛ ɔmo sɛ yɛwɔ nsɛm bi a ɔdo sɛ nka bɔne no a yɛsɛ mɛndi no wadi bi no wode biribi yɛfrɛ no mitigating circumstances ba mitigating sɛ biribi a ɛma wo bɔne no ɛnyɛ kɛseɛ ɛba fam ebi ne sɛ wɔwakye wɔ kurom ha ebi ne sɛ wɔwɔ ba wɔ ha ebi ne sɛ wɔwɔ fie wɔ ha ebi ne sɛ adwuma a woyɛ bi a woyɛ nurse anaa woyɛ carer wohwɛ mmerewa wohwɛ nkɔkora wohwɛ nkɔlaa woyɛ adwuma wɔ school saa nneɛma no wode ka wɔ application ho na wonya testimonial character testimonials free be a school teacher wo employer wo pastor ɛne saa nneɛma no a ɛbɛboa ama wɔ application no adi mu anaasɛ wobaa kurom ano more than 14 years ago sɛ wobaa kurom ano more than 14 years ago ba woamfa kwan pa so na ɛbaeɛ a ɔmo rules ne sɛ wo explain a ɛno nso ɔmo bɛgye atom ama ɔmo de akyɛw anaasɛ yɛde wo to prison 12 months ago but 14 months aba yɛde wo to prison ebi a woyɛ 19 years anaa woyɛ akɔlaa ɔmo de bɛkyɛw wode NHS car ɛno nso no ɔwɔ sɛ wo explain sɛ mitigating circumstance wɔ hɔ deɛ nti a wode NHS car yɛwɔ case bi a ɛkɔɔ court of appeal yɛfrɛ no Secretary of State versus Hubert Howard case no ɛkɔɔ court no home office foɔ kaa sɛ court no kaa sɛ there is no direct connection between good character on one hand and long residence and integration on the other hand. And therefore, it is the applicant no conduct during n'asetena no and then ayehwe. And to see about exceptional grant na why ye bibi kra na wutimi kyerase and I keep saying say wutimi kyerase a menka se hyɛ di bɔne wode ka atua wokɔ bɔbɔsen atua wokɔtɔ adeɛ wokɔfiri adeɛ atua wowɔ CCG a arrange ne tua start tua sɛ even £5 koraa na wobɛtua ne month a tua yɛwɔ biribi yɛfrɛ no positive factors sɛ obi sesa a yɛwɔ bi yɛfrɛ no positive factors ɛwɔ mu wakɔ school osua adeɛ wasua trade wakɔyɛ apprenticeship enti wakɔ prison wadi bɔne bi but onima bi asesa wo suban na asesa enti sesi a yehu sɛ woyɛ yɛ nneɛma bi wakyerɛ sɛ wabrabɔ no wasesa koraa sɛ woyɛ saa nipa yi bi na wonni poor character after sɛ wayɛ saa bɔne no a ɔmo sɛ woyɛ a yɛmma wo British citizenship ɛno nso boa ɔmo sɛ wotumi ɛba na wokyerɛ w'asɛm mu yie a na wamfa kwa apa so na bae na mmom wobaa koraa waba overstay wadi bɔne da wade ka da yɛtwe w'aso da wadi biribi a yɛnka se di saa de ne nyinaa ɔmo sɛ ɔma ɔmo te aseɛ yie adeɛ ɛwɔ wo ho enti a wɔsɛ yɛde British nationality no ma wa under exceptional grant no because ɔmo wɔ discretion no ɔmo de bɛma onua mesrɛ mo wei yɛka sɛ yɛ a ɛnyɛ sɛ woyɛ no kwa ba mmom woyɛ no sɛ wo no adeɛ a woyɛeɛ no wanu wo ho 2 lawyer atwerɛ letter explaining biribiara justify deɛ nti a all those under normal circumstances no won't qualify no na wɔ sɛ yɛde ma the final one maka baako ma mensi so bio yɛwɔ nnuanom adɔfo wɔ kurom ha ɔmo ntimi ntwerɛ English ɔmo ntimi ntwerɛ life in UK anaasɛ wɔtumi ayɛ English because no yɛ speaking and listening but life in UK no onim akenkan no nti ontimi nyɛ ɛyɛ possible so obi bɛpaase English no na ontimi nyɛ life in UK because life in UK no yɛ kenkan English no nyɛ akenkan English no ɛyɛ speaking and listening enti ɔbɛma wo scenario sɛ ebi a wakɔ McDonald's ɛwɔ sɛ ɔtumi ɔda aduane anaasɛ woyɛ biribi wɔ fie biribi ato wofrɛ 999 sɛ na wobɛ explain it nti ɛyɛ scenarios na ɔmo de yɛ nti wobɛtumi apaase but life in UK no deɛ ɛwɔ sɛ wokan na wote aseɛ nti sɛ woapaase English na wontumi mpaase life in UK ebia na wɔyɛ autistic Ghanafoɔ no yɛmu bebree yɛwɔ autism because autism no ɛwɔ spectrum yɛwɔ bi a yɛ severe autism ebi ɔyɛ non-verbal but yɛwɔ bi nso a ɔyɛ autistic But onim because yen diagnose no. Mr. Mo company bi wɔ hɔ a ɔyɛ saa de no. Na me pɛ sɛ me de to dwa, but ma yɛ careful kakra because me pɛ sɛ me promote one company above the other. Sɛ wokɔ online na woyɛ obi a wontumi nyɛ English no anaa wontumi nyɛ life in UK na wode Google online anaa ma wo ba bi nyɛ ma wo sɛ English na wonte ase a ɔkɔ online a on Google physical and psychological challenges for life in UK test and English exemption. Ebeyi company naba. Saa company na eyi ba a wokɔ company na wowɔ autism o, wowɔ trauma o, wowɔ memory loss o, wɔwerɛ fi adeɛ o, wote sɛ obi mu a menim ɔmo a ne phone hyɛ ne bɔtɔm na ɔhwehwɛ ne phone. Ne phone ɔde ahyɛ ne bɔtɔm ɛnso na ɔhwehwɛ ne phone. Ɔde ne key, ɔkura ne key. Ɛnso na ɔkyesi Uber driver. Sɛ Uber driver mɛgya me key ato kaa mu. Ne glasses hyɛ no. Glasses no ɛhyɛ no. Ɛnso na ɔhwehwɛ ne glasses. Sɛ woyɛ saa nkurɔfoɔ no bi a, na kyerɛ sɛ wosua adeɛ a wontumi nkae because wow glasses na ɛhyɛ wo no koraa wo refi sɛ hyɛ wo ama wɔhwehwɛ. O wallet hyɛ wo back pocket. Ɛnhyɛ wo front pocket nti wode wo nsa bobɔ w'ataa so a wohu sɛ nni hɔ no. Wo sɛ wo wallet ayera. Anaasɛ wode biribi ato baabi. Even ɔmo a mokɔ shop na wopaake wo car si baabi a wopie ba a wonhu baabi a wopaake wo car no si. It could be signs of BB. It could be early onset of dementia. Mmaa no sɛ ɔmo nya ɔmo early onset of menopause a ɛtumi de memory loss ɛba. Ne nyinaa yɛ adeɛ a yɛtumi diagnose. Sɛ doctor bi tumi diagnose ma wo anaa specialist bi anaa expert bi tumi diagnose sɛ wo Kofi Antobam wo Akui Amansa wowɔ early onset of menopause ama ɛde memory loss aba woyɛ very forgetful anaasɛ wo Kofi Antobam yɛhu sɛ wowɔ a mild spectrum of autism affected sɛ na wo process nneɛma obi nso yɛ dyslexic ɔyɛ dyslexic enti ɔwɔ dyslexia no na kyerɛ sɛ ohu A a asɛ yɛsi ne tiri ase sɛ wokeka words bɔ mu a ontumi nkan ɛno nso ɔmutumi diagnose sɛ wowɔ saa de ne bi a ɛyɛ almost impossible sɛ wobɛtumi apaase saa test no ne nyinaa ɛyɛ critical condition a ɛtumi ɛyi wo free life in UK no anaa English no enti saa potential removal of indefinite leave na ɛbɛba no nneɛma a mabobɔ so no ɛbɛtumi ayi wo afiri saa ɔhaw nim ama woanya wo indefinite na wakɔ so anya wo British citizenship me nua OPD ɛnɛ aha na mepɛsi.
Fantastic. And aha ana ankben odubesi. In fact, enya easy kra. But mami hwe na ya metie for me because eya na dwumedi no tie for no hu hia yen pa because omo ana ye di dwumedi na de mo omo san say omo nti na ene anapa ya asori abatena ene ankben nso wejae wo mbre kakra anase wejae de we ya won so cheche mu de mo nti nsama ya kan nyina bia wo bibi anase wo question bi so bi sansa na ye ne ankben ato so akoyenum kakra wada olma obetimi afresh studio line sisi a obetimi afresh studio line no e was 020 822 60 484 020 822 020 822 60 484 now also what the wadwenkyerɛ ɛde aba na yɛde nina so ɛde account ma memfa your first caller na pay no yɛmfa no nhye nkɔmɔ twetwe na ase anapɛ wo na wo bie ano de ama ne hello good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Yeah, wo na wo yɛ first caller.
That's nice. But that's very big. Say Uncle Ben, and Jana or church near Marseille. And Pacho, number two, good time to say, why you overstay? Obit my English course now, and why can you pay no at for them?
Obetimi aye life in UK at all. English the main advice because English, when you saw after 2 years and I expire.
And that's something that's every day.
Okay.
Okay. Yes, yeah, that's it. And then also Odia bad. Yes, but we do a body to we trying to simple cloud, dear mommy. We trying to simple cloud. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
About I want to say.
Yes, I don't know who you're
Yankee Ben 80, whatever my main to it.
This is a patrol. The emotion no effort in indefinite way, Maybe any different until me who submit maybe some question over.
Whatever my you be wait maybe sir. Why? Whatever.
You me patrol me will come have me kwame indefinite bet say maybe 9 years ago. But me wo me ba wa hanom. Na that time no na me nkrankrata. Na me de akwala no kofi. Until this 17 na me kofa na ban. Omu delay application na manenya 20 ena omu refuse ye me call court ena omu sen refuse ye enti no de omu jina so refuse ye ne say akwala na making life ni bibia wo Ghana ena secondly no document am de kire ye say akwala no me na me hwe no omu hwe mu no na makache home office akwala ni papa Oshana Ugani Giant, but Matisse wa Ghana ko. Into document, no share chat between me and Aqualano. And who say Aqualana be some say, Opisca koto fridge, and I'm say, Umbisane papa. Into judge needs now so and they refuse to ye. But me chere muso nipa or friend or Ghana mameno. Or na or friend sene papa, but so na refuse to ye. Enti, hello?
Whatever my also, why, whatever my Ethiopia,
Enti no, eba sa no, me jaya trading because na me boka dodo. Ena me ye, odi osi opese oba school. They say amenu ka say, waba school beye 1 month ni, wedi 21 years, inti or the international student, ena di wom. The person who say, meet me aje, aye family, ye na manana, was or the international student, na bi me wona.
Okay, Uncle Ben be you and whatever. Uncle Ben, what's the door kind of?
The material say owo ne ba no wa ha. Oy ma owo ba no wa ha.
Me pacho me won wa ha Watford.
Unya indefinite no wadi ahe.
Me nya indefinite no wadi 7 no wadi 16. But no wo Ghana.
Ana wanje British passport ama no.
Na me nim hu bibia.
Yeah, someone.
Okay. Mr. Buku appointment at my office number because I will bow ha. Now one na wini hwe. Now what the no call Ghana. Now we be indefinite leave. Now still one under 18 now. Your man a British citizen. Okay?
Yo.
And automatic. Yeah, it doesn't matter grow. Once I work on our ha, time I want the parents anything. Na the parents abenya baby. Na still oye akola no. Your man of British citizenship straight away.
Yo. Me pacho se ti
I
anu
bro well, I may explain anyway, send a better uncle for so better. Wa bro 18.
Okay.
But British rules, there will be a friend of discretionary rule. Who's this here? When you are 20 ahead?
21.
Okay. And I was what do case in a top a buying in him. Na you heard you bit me. But book appointment nabra. Na you heard you bit me. Why?
Matthew, me that's it.
Okay. Enti jinama we na free office na book appointment and pay away na on hwe na munye bibia mo
free mami hwe mami me pacho no mani ye saying
020 84 93 73 40 yeah
whatever me control 020 84 93 73 40
Does it nti flano pay away na book appointment why na Uncle Ben beboa ma bibia ya kama why
Martin
nyame insure pa Yonko Ahmasinian Fa yeah next caller na fe no yemfa no so and to us. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Ye ba pe na what to say?
I'm here the morning. I'm John sorry.
Nyame adum ase jamawo solani.
Oh, there we sorry I check. And the man argument
Ah, okay.
No, not body and some panabre.
No credit the abanso.
On it. Uncle Ben pa. Na me patrol me question no etiawa. Na me patrol me busa say. Omo new laws ya omo dey bay. Na yes skilled workers ano. Me see me menya me dey nyame adma 2027. And also no ebeka ya na say enka ye.
Okay.
Yeah, what do you undo baby? See, it's here the almost cana ever count. Pino or bet me I found. Why?
Oh, okay, da.
So no one is over follow rules, no won't overstay, will be dim run, so I be beer or so we beer. Why?
Okay, da.
Okay.
Dan ambajo sana so me natural life in UK no e dey atona be 2 exams now what kind of dem ma twentwen so kakra.
I'll bet me I try at the atro. Why?
Okay, mpacho.
Na je say ade na nkasa ni nyane se bampo na se udi laws no so a ohun son nti enya ade bia o se nkofo panic wo ho adawuruma ti omo so far as anke ben na pam form so ho nko ade ban den kwa na omo so omo nim kwa omo so de befa so nti mamunsuro nyame ti ase why nyame sure no so there fantastic na yemfa your next caller na yinti ono so Anape, good morning. Yeah, good morning. Morning, hey, you are the uncle Pana. I'm from Udia, we feel who can play. You're all about deliverance. Yeah, Joseph, whatever.
Uncle Michel.
Yeah, Joshua.
Uncle Ben, you be that quick question. Me pa ha me this and the pa, but you must say, but me a 10 years route in this my indefinite. Now, me a due say me naturalization. I mean, we say me overstay, no. As I said, me explain it, no, and I say, and as I said, me no, I'm between you refuse me.
Well, sir, over UK guidance notes on nationality, character, a frame be a friend of immigration-related issues. Sir, immigration-related issues, you know, one of the factors are almost consider illegal overstaying and illegal migration, and working in the UK without permission. They are almost extrapolating and almost free was sitting on one overstaying himself. Maybe out now 10 years and sana, oh yeah, was sitting. I don't person who say, now we are den didi, we are den shat area. We also assume say, we are a juma. So, oka immigration breacher, it includes overstaying. Enti uba has a vista, now overstaying, na you call 10-year route. I was so explaining exactly why overstay na discretion coin was here the man. It's always better say obey engage you more and some more engage you. Why? It is for you say your nationality application. You have a long letter for more overstay and no man for kwapano. Listen, men kase sa na wo de no beba. But obi a an application amano bi a wa overstay and I want for kwapa so ya de amano. But nkrofo aba me ha omo a na omo aye omo de a yamfa mo girl ba ko last 2 weeks oba ha ono no omo kohwe ni old applications a waye a o de share so say obi na di ni wura mu na nipa no o de obi passport de dem buy girl bi nso ono nso nra oba ha ono ye the first application man oba no o de obi internship because those days no oba ha na ye internship obi passport na do picture shim o ko bie wa no ka kire omo a wase okay so enti ye wo se na ye dead no your English word be a friend of put a gloss over it. As a gloss paint, I will say a shiny. I don't know there, but I will say we see, you know. Now if you appeal to their conscience and I'm with discretion. Indeed. So watch our ha, assume say be our bar or a juma year and a build your life around Sadeno for almost exceptional grant. No farmer. Why?
That's a na me busa we am madam for be ono gyina ne ba so we am 2.5 years did that but onya fi we ba ne fiti ase but say so ye gyima papa nti no na busa so be na aso hia ko 5 years no so
Sɛ akwadaa no maame wɔ indefinite na ɔyɛ British a obetumi aswitch ɛno nso bɛyɛ English na ɔyɛ adwuma no na wa apply advice obiara sɛ wogyina wo ba so na yɛde woto 10-year route a men gyina 10-year route no so yɛ obi mu wɔ hɔ a wɔntumi nswitch but mmaa no wɔntumi switch mmarima no na ebi mu ntumi nswitch because sɛ ebi a ɔbaa no any indefinite stay anaa ɔnyɛ British nti na ɔwɔ exceptional route so but sɛ woyɛ adwuma anaasɛ wowɔ income or accommodation woayɛ English na yɛde wo to 10 years a yɛde wo to so a following day switch kɔ 5-year route why
we no ne ba no e wo 2.5 na ne years wo 2.5 nti menim say
ɛyɛ dɛn na ne ba no ɛyɛ dɛn na ne ba no
7 years
okay so ne ba no adi 7 years a yɛwɔ ne ba no wɔ kurom ha
ɛyɛ wo no ha
akwadaa no qualify for indefinite stay why
okay
nti akwadaa no qualify for indefinite stay a sɛ akwadaa no yɛ qualified child a obetumi aswitch akɔ 5-year route.
Oh, okay. I just what indefinite na mano.
No. Sɛ oba bear in mind say you were 2 parents. Sɛ your mama and papa ɔmo nyinaa no ntumi depending on ɔmo because the reference point is say either sɛ wo nko na woyɛ parent anaa mo yɛ co-parent na mo mmienu no baako wɔ indefinite. Ase 2 ne nyinaa ni hwee a wo switch a ɛyɛ difficult. But we wɔ hɔ a wobɛtumi de switch.
Oh, okay.
Yes, but akwadaa no be count as a bonus sɛ instead sɛ akwadaa no bɛwɔ 2.5 a ma waste mu sika no or apply for indefinite ma akwadaa no tia. Kɔ akwadaa yɛwɔ no wɔ ha no sɛ wotie last week a ɔtena ha 7 years a sɛ yɛwɔ no wɔ ha na ɔtena ha 7 years a ɛnyɛ 2.5 na ɔkɔgye biom ɔkɔgye indefinite stay straight away.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
That's a part.
Yes, yeah, that's it. Now, there would be a shop. Now, young queen, young cofa, your next caller, now, you know, young to us. Make it for say, also with me after WhatsApp line, and then, with me after WhatsApp line, so now, pick on so, you know, so I can say, and the WhatsApp line is 0777 19 50989 0777 1950989 and our studio line is 020822 60484 020822 and the studio line a WhatsApp line also means to be 07771 950 now also with me our friend also watch your hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Pacho, when you guys are now, what to say?
Nyame adum me ho yɛ
fantastic. Uncle Ben ayekado hit you.
Ɛdi nkai Uncle Ben me de me nipa bebre aba wo nkyɛn mo aboa wo mo na ne wo yɛ already so yi de Uncle Edi Pem. Onyankopɔn won hyira wo na ommie wadwene mu. Na de wo yɛ to aso ne Romeo Radio mpanimfo a mo da no ade a mo yɛ magana fo ha na no de. Dia se Daniel de mamo. Uncle Kasa no mu no meti so ka bibi se se uba ha na se una na woda 3 years route no so a English test no nka ho. Eno na mbese me hunu se sanity ana.
Yes, see about discretionary leave 3 years, 6 years so called indefinite. when you're English, when you're life in UK.
Oh, okay. And I just my partner, no, no, to 3 years route no so. When you're indifferent in that, but you need what life ground, but English doesn't want to be.
I said, also waje indefinite. Inti indefinite asem na America.
Do you want to over business passport like English, no?
I want a different I want a different kettle of fish. I want
Okay.
English no ne we no yeah. Owo bibi nti ontimi nyana.
I can kind of tell now can no how kakra.
I refie mu friends I refie and answer day.
Said ya wa here Ghana wa ko school and them say endimi enkreke. And the
Because
I can kind of
your friend of CBT, your friend of cognitive behavior therapy. And about also dialectical behavior therapy, DBT. And about also acceptance and commitment therapy. And your free be compassion focused therapy. Saa nneɛma no nyinaa yɛmu bebree wɔ bi yɛnim enti meka sɛ mebɔ mu din ɛfrɛ mo private therapy clinic. Private therapy clinic. Sɛ wofrɛ mo a me ne nkurɔfo bebree akɔ hɔ a ɔmayɛ ɔmo assessment a ɔmode assessment no aba yɛde akɔgye exemption. Ɔhene mesrɛ wo yɛn nyinaa yɛnim obi a ɔde ne key to baabi a ɔnkae.
Saa me partner de no ko anyem fato. Me ankasa me no kasa yi. Me was that issue.
Ɛno no wobisa ho sɛ
metimi akeka alphabet no aso wo kabo mu aye word ni mitimi ye.
Yes. Enti ebetumi akyerɛ sɛ bi a woyɛ dyslexic. What you say? Enti ɛno nti no wokɔ saa private therapy clinic na ɔmo bɛyɛ wɔ assessment. Ɔmo service baako ɛne sɛ ɔmo bɛyɛ wɔ assessment. Ɔmo yɛ wɔ assessment either psychological or therapeutical. Emu nyinaa no ɔmo betumi aboa ama ontwerɛ wɔ English no. Very important. Why?
We dey me ba be hu na ya hwe. Why? Adaroma.
Nti na je sɛ me nua na je sɛ me no me so me dey me didi ansumi o. Na sɛ me so me ka ho bia na. Aka.
Yeah. Ya don't do. Ya
don't do pa request. Ba me kwa na me kwa pick the school na
Africa. Okay, ya do bebre.
Fantastic. Ya me nshira won so. Ya me nshira. Okay, so the yanko ahoma ne ne WhatsApp line so na yenya ba ko so yenko ne no so nko twetwe nkomo. Hello, good morning.
Hello, international OPD.
Yeah, wabo bemedi. Na on what is saying?
Oh, I'm going for Yankopon to be at no come now.
Nyame adom bonsam ne nim gu ase. Na no pay wugina he.
No pay dia nka me pia ko babina. Bibia twom som kakra na mpata gina na mtie ne.
No kra.
Te se na lawyer kase. Wo kan bibi se wono ma ombenya nka bia o hwen hyehyɛ ni mu nka 5 years time bia ene 2027 ho koi ka bi ko ombenya indefinite no. Wo kyerɛ sɛ de mmara no ɛkɔ no the probability sɛ ombekɔ o kan 10 years no ɛbɛyɛ sa na no koribo mu sa o kan sa.
Okay, Uncle Ben and Kasa man sintima on you are no home whatever.
Me ka sa say labor shifted almost on be shifted indefinite from 5 years to 10 years. Bear in mind say majority of omo year indefinite is ya no more 10-year route. Ntenye bibia ye new. Me sa ka say reform party so omo ba obiara nya indefinite bio. Omema 5 years. Iwu ebema 5 years. Iwu ebema 5 years. Iwu ebema 5 years. Wa one definite so that no oje benefit obe warn se wenjaya obe deport. Yes, sana beka.
Okay, say wa drop ye yank bam say what kind ye minion ye machine we see. Ya dream. Mamenko ahmasim fa next caller. Edin bi wa ha Sandra Fezia angba munim obi sa.
Yes. Why are they?
Okay, me who say or yeah advert or Facebook no so na me bin say bia enyo no say be ye be show disclaimer anti okay Sandra and the say ne the one so yeah the supporting or nyame show pa. Okay, ahoma so good morning.
Good morning, OPD.
Yeah, and I want to say
Yami Adom,
voice mu yede anope me am say jam waji ba ku bi after wa funu wana ka anke ben ti o.
I'm afraid made in Chiasan come out here and come back. May first time person be beside the may partner and then or call 10 years for out and get that. Wakwa manaka aka almost 1.5. Na me busa say emre omodi abey say almost say ya ono aka na 1.5 no. Amana anya 10 years no. Obesa kwa extra 10 aka ho ana say or proves that I have 10 years per point. Or the end application, the indefinite in the manner.
Oyene emrebia mai. Mama yen fa eno ento ya dream. Ye dwen ye ho. Ana ye says unse obi pe bibia ye wa na ase bibia e wo se also usensu si onchen. All the major political parties kasa about immigration. Labour ansana reform bebano. Labour de by a core consensus building omu tie views. Say omu beyi indefinite no akọ 10 years. New Home Secretary Yenua Shabama Mahmood or say in addition no I was say o earn any free say o koye no near the amount. I was say ye near maybe. Reform a omo lead in the poor omo atwe obi mu a and a election omo no omo benya the majority members of parliament. Omo so omo ba indefinite no omo twam kora. Enti ya lawyers no ye ntena ho ma de no ma emmo nyina pusa. Ansa na start aka ho asem. Enti ye ka ho asem sisia because ye wonkrofo bi omo di sa line no so a omo kọ. Ye obi nso a wakonya indefinite a ontimi nkọ British. Ti sa nkrofo ni nyina na ye dwendwen ye ho. Enti se wo bibi a wo de beka ho a fa ka wo question a fa ka ho. Mmara bia ni ho for now. Mmara na wo ho ne no a na de di dwuma yi. But enne no ye dwendwen ye ho se mmara bi beba because omo ye determined somewhere. Enti wo se ye so ye dwen ho na ye prepare. And sisa na ye nyina ya ye irresponsible. Say ye tu ye bo mo kokko mo nti ye de ye adwuma. Why?
Your lawyer, that's thank you.
Okay.
Fantastic, yeah. So yeah, that's it. Also there with the buy young choir next scholar. So before I go next scholar, obidi question be by or say your friend I think Samuel or say Dr. OPD bisa lawyer mommy say or your EU family member no your dependent. Na or see me sank ben man say or the 5 years so na can 1 year na aspire. Na ombisa mimi sank ben man say obetumi akwaje indefinite ana still na just 5 years in answer why apply for indefinite wadaworoma.
Bacho so or no kroma no worry 5 years in here from date now worry and your date and ya adenoma
no. Okay. And I'm just think that okay, I'll see or whatever Ghana so ba yeah or the aba or whatever Ghana so the
okay 5 years I would be do her.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
think that
hi Uncle Ben and OPD. Which form can you use when you want to apply for indefinite leave? Say nkrofo bisa question say I ana tete me. You use form here for BBA. O person apply for indefinite leave. O call online home office website. Now indefinite leave ko a o person apply. So we a parent route. So we a marriage. So we adult dependent on the ashim. Tete na na use forms no ye twem. use forms see online na obeye no obisa o de call online obisa initial questions so once and no abeyi form na mounty you're very careful why I hope you did not obisa bibi
will be I think say my catching on friend say also frame mom na the question moment that he meant my friend yeah good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, more fantastic. I feel we be your voice. In first, in our voice, I say MCNH and pass to see how we be. Whatever, Bibi Aboko, yeah.
Nyankopa Dumboko, but announce way.
I don't know those upon something may go so very anything.
Good.
And Kiban, so I cried with you. That woman me into it. Why?
Yo, Dr. Opi Dinamisha only Uncle Ben, Jumaswa, Moya May.
Powerful.
Mente, Yabeda Uncle Ben, I say, India de Maino, in fact, Misopa. My question come my sister be or the scroll work can buy. Na, Oba no yes, I'll be quite fun and back. In terms of the two muno, she didn't know, and Clan Beth said, you know, I'm so, oh, yeah, I'd bear for the annual. Into why biometric one, sir, or more year new registration among Kalano. Inti, sir, yes, once no any more here. Inti, or more refuse Kalano, no more say, or more year administrative review, say best that, you know, or more doing say your fraud. Inti, after that, you know, be checking on who say entry numbers, you know, if you home office can say entry numbers and in your pet. I'd bear for the no any biometric one, because almost edit to some of your birth certificate is any background no new registration. Nti omo contacted Ghana Birth and Death aye birth cert no ma mo for my letter to so am ama verification letter dey to so abo am dey ama home office. Nti we say na no who say wanya email from home office based on documents from the bank say birth cert no na ye entry numbers na ye pe. Nti omo consider say nye genuine. Nti or more than 10 days, the reason why they should not cancel the stay to remain here. And me say maybe some, but administrative review, no matter a pending a whole decision
okay.
Because you acquire best set for our birth and death. I'm more I correct one and at birth with a corresponding come I'm on my verification letter at the atusu I'm and I'm betting watch the also yeah.
Okay.
Issue now we're raising a very critical. Issue now we're raising a very critical. May I advise us, sir? Uniano, Omfre officer, na yenhwe. May identify Nema 4 a man critical. Allegation of deception and misrepresentation and false representation. Using false document. Misleading and a potential ban for 10 years. Cancellation of visa. Enti nneɛma mabobo din no sisia no free say you refuse wo ba to wo use false document. Now yɛhwɛ saa rules ya maka ho asɛm da adeɛ betumi lead to ban for 10 years no ɔmo betwa wo visa ne mu a na ɔmo bɛsan bɛban no. The problem a ɔmo raising is very high. Until the first response no say admin review no it's not going to change anything because admin review a casework error. Ɔno na wɔ sɛ ɔkyerɛ one say ade na ɔde baa no ɛyɛ genuine ɛnyɛ forged. Two, ɔyɛ dɛ na onya saa ade no. Sɛ efiri birth and death registry then ɛwɔ hɔ. The other thing no birth certificate no ɛyɛ ade baako. Well, nneɛma mmienu but the important thing ɛwɔ ha yɛ baako which is akɔla yɛ me ba. Obetumi ayɛ DNA aka ho. But immediately no, on responding to our letter no, with a legal response, both factual and case law. Now, in addition, no, opera ombisa for extension because I was say Omagana for birth and death for no bem. Now, omobema reason tia omo aka kyerɛ omo ofisa ade ne nye papa anaasɛ omo nka saa omo ba bɛka sa ade ne yɛ papa wanyɛ saa de a potentially obetumi enya sɛ yɛbɛtwa no ne visa nim ana tu yɛbɛba no no nti me advice sɛ ɔmfrɛ ha na yɛn support no why
So Uncle Bear, me pass out me that's it. Now follow up on it say why ye DNA no account with the administrative review no. And Beth and therefore no verification or no actually say they saw that it was a multiple registration of birth certificate no. Nti more I cancel we no my genuine and birth at birth media no corresponding. And they stated it in their letter. Yeah, the emano. And why DNA no so account.
Okay, we are happy with the response, and yeah, more masama, mo betimi agina so why? But Ubisamia, my experience,
yeah,
it doesn't
still contact you. Yeah, we will still call the office, uncle. Still, you're free.
Because it doesn't solve the problem. Problem is
okay.
Multiple registration. One or multiple registration. Omo yeah also omo admit is omo yeah. Allegation is forged. Yes. So mufra yɛbɛhwɛ na yɛaresolve no. Okay then. You.
Okay. Yɛda wo ase paa ne wɔn nso deɛ wɔde baeɛ na ma menkɔ ahoma no sena me nsa mfa me next caller mama wɔagyina so akyɛ fakyɛ paa. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Fakyɛ me wa mama wɔagyina so akyɛ adwuma no agya wa wo ne tua na wɔn ho te sɛ fantastic. Uncle Ben ayɛ card oti mpakyɛ deɛ na wɔ ma Uncle Ben.
Uncle Ben ani papa konya and it's coming in my palm.
Powerful.
Now, you need a palm. So, what's my person is Uncle Ben? Uncle Ben, we were indefinite through EU settlement. We were indefinite. If we were indefinite, that many obi a war, Abafano, again, Obenya, British passport straight away, and I say, there is a route on your benefit.
May I sure say we answer. Oh, indefinite now. Obani a British. Obani a British. Obani a British.
I'm saying, Nella into Mangina so Nella into Enka Oyado Geo, Koye Gania.
I may say, oh, indefinite now, or by a British. Why?
It's a British.
Or by a British citizen, yes, by a British.
Okay. And I'm so my next question is into Mr. Obama, on Libya, or no, which
Nti ono ne ba ne enya British citizenship na na ne ba ne ya British no betimi agina ne so ko ne ba na be a qualified child. Why?
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Okay. Yeah, that's a pa ni so the abayan fire next caller na fi no yan twaso. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, Obapa na what to say?
Patron, tomorrow.
Na ne pe onye ti anu me de.
Patron, there be me to me num tea.
Yeah, question tamu to me num tea. Ehwe, we are no one num tea. Why? Whatever man. Uncle Ben 80 me tea whatever my papa.
The patron, me problem no. Me ne obi baha. Mi kunu baha, but on ya mi kunu ankasa. Or a student. Na obi ate baby na where you school in here ya apply for postgraduate no my home office was and in some more you should know say separate addresses and you know my 10 days say I'm going to be
Wouldn't baby question you sanka office and kebebo pa wadaw go there say we see shasi yem posa wo kan one can bro for can a pass but they say the bear and then you put mu ye win nanka flank ben wo friend office na woni wo mundim komo why na yan muntumi mwo why ana anka ben obetumi aka na sa na ja wa hwa man na
OPD and so advice I would man no good. I mean so what ba ka say be kun pa now encourage it na yemfo ade a wo ye no nti mo ma yenye very careful. Why?
Yeah, wada wo man ti for office na woni anka ben kasa why wada wo man why Nyame shiro pa nyame shiro. Okay, now I am for your next caller. Yeah. Good morning.
Good morning.
Number two. What to say?
Nyame adaroma na also Eunice.
I don't know those bon some the day be an mu go ase. Say they want buy be.
The way that's all bon some ni go ase.
Yo, Uncle Ben, your question me share say mu da.
Good morning, Uncle Ben.
Good morning, Minia.
I was in Ejuma Power Yama, the Ghanaian community. So, they didn't question me for Wolverhampton. Quick one, but maybe as a mom more fast, she'll be a or EU, what's it called? Or free EU, let me put it that way. Now, is it possible to say, or no issue, is it possible they can do their marriage or Krum has another saying?
Say EU ni no oba, yes, on betimi ayo. Aye.
Omuniba.
No, EU ni anya omo, but EU ni no. So oba.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ono oba Krum has
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And yeah, Uncle Ben, Drew, I just said, man, you know, I know about with a different woman.
That's correct, yes.
Okay. And then, Mama, I will home, I'm a phone number, no.
Mate.
I mean, should have.
One super need one so the buy nyame show. Okay. Na yenhwe na yemfa your next caller. So 020-822-60 484 020-822-6084. Sorry, 484. Yeah, no wait to so do I drink Chiraba. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, bro.
Papa, what our ma we dey we to me do more set na ma me na yen kasa phone so we are na we what our ma.
But I'm doing
fantastic. You mean sure so why and sa pepe me na pa we bia boko dey.
I don't know my Bible.
You mean sure na anke ben so ha nko ade me sure so problem we dey be do be so so dey amo. What our ma. Didn't you?
Uncle, good morning.
Good morning.
We still know Juma Power here. In more than 23 years.
Wow.
Now, I'm going to one question. I'm person visa kakra.
Okay.
Me want my 3 work room how woman I have breakfast. And I'm me indefinite. Now, my word is to me near Juma. Now, me back at 1 year autistic. As you may see, is there a way I can make me a dinner so now my British passport?
Mpacho say ni fee na say English now na won't mean yet.
English in life in the UK, the mission I'm rest.
Yes, ohima nyame enkoso mo abaso because autistic child is the most satisfying parental job ever, but it's the most difficult. I mean, they are a joy, but paperback almost 125 pages. Autistic child, this year with the 2015, with the 10 years. Now, I have the easiest of care. Sleepless nights, waking up early, the beer, no, the only time I found kakra is school. Or back. So what challenge be wo na an intinama why very forgetful. Our memory nya. Obetimi ni GP akasa. Because omo me bo omo din omo psychological therapy. Omo hwe emamo paper a wobɛtumi de akɔ for exemption ɔmo no ɔmo yɛ private nti ɔmo gye sika ba wo ne wo GP nkɔtena ase na wo ne wo GP no ndi nkɔmmɔ I mean sisi a GPs no menka last time mekɔɔ me GP deɛ but GPs no problem ne sɛ ebi a wonya enti sɛ wobɛtumi a buku na wokɔ a wo ne no ntena ase nka sɛ GPA mehu sɛ mabɛnya memory problems meyɛ very forgetful a sisi a mefeel sɛ affect my quality of life in addition no mentimi nkan adeɛ kɔ mekan na merɛ fi biribi a metie biara na merɛ fi ɛbɛkɔ wo faa no so enti ɛkɔ so a na wokɔ lawyer hɔ anaa woba ha yɛne DP no bɛdi nkɔmmɔ yɛbɛkyerɛ no adeɛ a wɔnyɛ yɛde pro forma form ɛba akɔma no na yɛagye wo medical records no saa part no a wokɔhu no a na wo se wayɛ forgetful no ne nyinaa wɔ so meyɛ sure sɛ ɔbɛprescribe biribi ama wo enti from ɛhɔ no na yɛbɛ justify deɛ nti a ɛwɔ sɛ woyɛ exempt why yɛde wo ba no nyinaa ka ho ɔwɔ social worker ebi a social worker no nso atwerɛ report about nneɛma a wɔyɛ a ɛyɛ phenomenal menka sɛ ɛyɛ challenging because ɛyɛ wo ba na wɔhwɛ no but yes it can be very challenging I know that yeah
okay uncle
Yo.
that's it nti mɛba office minimum office paa wonim me nyame nhyira wo paa na ɔmo ahoɔden ne nkwate na da bi na wɔayɛ saa bye bye
okay Raymond Obese about good morning uncle may a carer ɛwɔ Coventry and me hourly pay no yɛ £12.60 ɔse me qualify for COS ana I'm say COS is here na yɛ £12 BB me nyɛ too sure me check yama why na wa nso betumi a check wɔ internet nneɛma no bi wɔ hɔ a ayɛ mo nso mo check kɔ internet no na kɔ home office website kasi going rate for care workers UKBA ebe yama why I think say £12 something me nyɛ too sure yeah
okay okay so far
Nana man for the I say good morning Uncle Ben I'm indefinite leave 1 year ni make me apply for British passport Nana man I'm say you confuse nneɛma mmienu the only time I wobɛtumi agye British passport is say we are British nti deɛ wobisa ne sɛ wobɛtumi apply abɛyɛ British anaa ɛnyɛ British passport to ɔyɛ naturalization well sɛ all things being equal no watena ha lawfully for 5 years na wonya wo indefinite 1 year but because o partner na wokun ɛnyɛ British ɛne wobɛtumi ayɛ why okay you OPD
okay minim Pamela de ne de ne beso so amena na
Pamela de beso
okay yeah that woman and the young quite na yeni nu about Pamela nkoto aso na fi wi na ya bank be na ya de aka no so ato sam na de bibia so about na wi okay so yenti Pamela yenti no
Good morning, OPD. Good morning, Mr. Wusu. Good morning to our lovely viewers. Today, our topic was on how to avoid the potential removal of indefinite leave to remain. So, to begin this, the first point to notice, please set a reminder on your phone about your renewal date. So, when your date to expiry, so when your visa expiry date is getting close, you should be notified on your phone a little earlier so that you don't forget and you can make your extension application in time. This is because if you don't make your application in time and then 14 days pass, your visa would have expired and then there's nothing you can do about it and you'd have to start the whole process again. So if you were on a 10 years route and now your visa has expired because you forgot and now 14 days to have come to pass, you'd have to go back and start and now you're
I think say you about the network no say network ni when kura Okay. May okay, caller bi aba so yɛn for no be last caller na afi no. Yeah, the callers in the AC na afi we aba back to Uncle Ben hɔ na afi the dwumadi ni ha so na aba besi sɛ Pamela so asen aba ana okay, my MPK caller ni wi ana afi ahwɛ de. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, okay.
We are your last caller wa dawro ma yɛntie
And then if I time me,
yeah, me I do your pa.
right. This is what we saw Uncle Ben. So, under private life, you know, I don't forget about her and see a deal watching. Now, yeah, 18 years in it.
Whatever, but obetumi apagya wɔ ndzinom kakra ma why na yɛntumi nti yeah.
Because Uncle Ben said more than 18 years in it. Now, only be under the private life, you know, we know say 20 years. Obetumi such application be knowing self home office decision I extended to 12 months. Let me first question.
To be beer walker or line or your muffled. So Kasagu earpiece man Kasagu phone and Kasam. Why meant it?
Never try. Okay.
I think say better this year.
Okay. And when I mean because no down for 18 years of from her now we need be now under the private life route, you know, meaning 20 years to be now so 19 also home office position I actually called 12 months. And I'm trying to obey me started the waiver and an application a bit nearly in rule on now with me after 20 years now.
But when did how many years? The age year there?
Age 49.
And I want to know how many years?
18 years.
18. Just I can 2 years. No, you're 20. Undo baby, man on try why? Unya 20 years, I know I shall say. Why?
Okay. And then the next question, I say, minimum be a BBT. You're getting about Chrome Hangoma. Now, I can't in 7 years. I'll be clear in the same time. I have also looked at capitalized application just to secure or my many apartment.
What's it? I buy Aji Akolabi.
I'm not certain. Miss Chrome Hangoma no opening. Now, I can't in small which I indefinitely to remain.
Akola no yagye ne British citizenship afiri ne nsa. Mpatwa den na akola no ayɛ yagye ne British citizenship. Nti wopɛ sɛ wohu sɛ akola no a yɛwo no wɔ ha. Ɔhene sɛ biribi yɛ private because of confidentiality no mɛ prefer sɛ wobɛfrɛ no yɛdi saa nkɔmmɔ no. Why? Nti ma yɛmfa mpɛm ha. Why? Na wonim but potentially thousands of people ana ɛtie. Yeah, every week your video, thousands and thousands and thousands. Until you're careful. Why? Until what I can why? Okay.
Yeah. I know why that woman now. Unso to me, with friend, I know what me na vim no account will be actually why. Okay. Nyame nhyira pa. Okay, so I mean call one away last question the way we nti I mean call Uncle Ben one afi no yemfa ye bibia embre ewe. Uncle Ben sa Pamela ye we or the better us and I say Okay, Pamela and Pamela find to us in the why that one. Yeah.
Good morning, OPD. Good morning, Good morning to our lovely viewers. So our topic, as I was saying, was on how to avoid the potential removal of the indefinite leave to remain. So the first point was that you should please set a reminder of your renewal date So when it's getting close to the expiry of your leave, you'll be reminded and you'll be able to make your extension application in time. This is because if you are not reminded and you do forget when your leave is expiring and it expires and 14 days pass and you've not submitted your application, your whole leave would have been destroyed. So you'd be an overstayer and you'd have to start the whole process again. So if you're on the 10 years route and now your leave has expired and you did not put in your application and also 14 days has come to pass, you'd have to start that whole 10 years process again. The second point is that please do not take your cases to agents or pocket lawyers to make your applications for you. The reason for this is that some of these agents and pocket lawyers, they tend to make the wrong application. And if you submit the wrong application, your application will be rejected under paragraph 45 of the immigration rules. Because your application is rejected, if you do not reapply quickly, your leave will also expire and you'd have to start that whole process again because now you're not covered under section 3C and you then become an overstayer. The third point is if you are young and you know that by the time you are going to apply for your indefinite leave, you are not going to be 65 years old and you also don't have any health sicknesses or any health issues, please start preparing and start learning for the life in the UK and the English test because you will need to write that exam. You need to take those tests before you can apply for your indefinite leave to remain. Because if you don't do those tests, you can't get your indefinite leave to remain. If you have any mental or psychological problems, let's say you are autistic or you have maybe dyslexia, please, we need those records you have from your GP or any health institution you are seeking treatment from so that you can put it in your application to exempt you from taking the life in the UK test. Some people are able to take the English test because it is basically reading, it's basically listening and speaking, but life in the UK test is reading. So some people are able to take and pass the English test, but they're not able to take the life in the UK test. If you have any health issues, you can get your records from the GP or any health institution you are receiving treatment and add it to your application so you can get an exemption from taking that test. And also, if you know you do not have money to make your application, please do not sit and wait for your application, no, for your leave, sorry, to expire just because you were maybe saving or gathering up money to make your application. You can apply for a fee waiver so that your application will be free. You will not have to pay application fees or IHS fees. When you are making this fee waiver, there are some relevant documents you have to provide. Please provide all those documents. For example, proof of your income and then proof of your expenditure. So you can use your bank statements, your pay slips to prove your income and expenditure. Please, you have to explain every huge transaction. So that can be transactions over £250. You need to explain how the money got into your account and how the money left your account, what you used the money for. There are some reasons which are considered as frivolous spending. So, for example, you are building a house in Ghana, and so when you are paid monthly, you send a chunk of your money to Ghana because you are building a house there, and because of that, you cannot pay for your application fee. The Home Office might not give you that fee waiver because you have money. And if you had saved the money, you would have been able to submit your application. So the fact that you are not having money to make your application is not because you are not making money, but you are making money and you are spending your own money frivolously. So when it comes to British citizenship as well, there is something called the good character requirements. Under this requirement, if you breach the immigration rule, for example, you came into the UK illegally or you are owing NHS, or maybe you are involved in a sham marriage or you submitted false documents with the application, you are not supposed to work and you are working and you've been caught, something like that, any of those reasons, you can be refused British citizenship. There is something called the exceptional grants in the Home Office guidance. And with this, the Home Office uses their discretion to give British citizenship to people. So before you are able to get an exceptional grant, you have to be able to
explain maybe your mitigating factors. There can be mitigating factors. That's why maybe you did some of these bad acts. So, for example, you have a child in the UK, or maybe you've been in the UK for a very long time, or maybe there are various reasons that could be mitigating factors. As long as you're able to explain these mitigating factors to the Home Office, they will use their discretion and they will give you your British citizenship. So, for example, if maybe you came to the UK more than 14 years ago illegally and you can explain, you can be given your British citizenship. You can have um, your character references. So you can get people to give you character references. You've been here for a long time, you are working, you have a child, you are a good person in your society, you volunteer. You can get character references from your friends, your church, to add to your application, and then the Home Office can use their discretion to give it to you. If you were also maybe arrested 12 months ago and now 14 months have passed, and let's say you were arrested when you were a minor, the Home Office can also use their discretion to still give you your British citizenship. If, for example, you're also owing the NHS and you have mitigating factors as to why you are owing the NHS, you can explain that in your application and they can use their discretion to also give it to you. So I hope we've all learned on how to potentially avoid the removal of your indefinite leave, and I hope we all take this into consideration so we can all get British citizenships when it's time to get it. Thank you very much. Have a good day.
Okay. Yeah, so Pamela na yeti nenkano de Porto Casa no so edi abanti said dan meka na ye ban sa ye bias ye de obi ade ma no enche ye de China nyina be kan ye de ya kan say India, like kase bia ye dinya bi bebemti me say nka Pamela wie na me de China film sun taila sun na yɛde ɛno nso ɛde aka ho ɛde ama wo nti yɛde China no nyinaa bɛka ho de aba ma mu nsuro nti ma menkɔ lawyer hɔ na yɛmfa deɛ nkɔmmɔ twitwi yɛmfa mbrɛ awieɛ na afei no yɛnhwɛ biribi yɛde ndwumadi no so nkae no bɛtoa so law afei ma yɛntie wɔ yɛmfa biribia mbrɛ wieɛ wadaworo ma
OPD sɛ yɛaka nsɛm no bebree na deɛ yɛka atwa atoa no sɛ yɛse sɛ biribi ba a na wo so wotu ho fo deɛ ɛba no deɛ ɔma keka no very likely sɛ bɛba tie nyinaa yɛntu yɛn ho fo na yɛwɔ indefinite gye a yɛngye yɛpɛ sɛ yɛfiri hɔ ɛkɔ British citizenship a yɛngye wowɔ challenge bi a sɔɔto wo ne lawyers nkasa wopɛ sɛ wofrɛ afrɛ wopɛ sɛ woba abra na yɛnhwɛ deɛ nso ano na yɛn nyinaa yɛmboaboa yɛ community no na yɛntimi prevent saa asɛm a yɛbɛyɛ nti ɛnɛ wei ne gya mo yɛda mo ase
Fantastic. Thank you, Ben. Yeah, the Monso Asepa, the BWF Solicitors, workers in Yahani, mu production team, technicians, so PPI, the BBI, say, Monso to me, a boy, Majimedi, and so it me, agent now. So, you better massive. Now, yeah, BWF Solicitors, Busia, Opa Mochia, Quaya, Messos, about Madria, na Timi, or more, 4th floor, Annan House. 4th floor, Annan House. 214/218 High Road. 214/218 High Road. Seven Sisters, London. Postcode N15 4NP. N15 4NP. And you have postcode there. ODB drive, allocate you almost so kita moto, so kita bicycle, so kita car. Now person won't locate you or more. But body na for postcode way. For sure will go driving more N15 4NP. N15 4NP never locate your more Seven Sisters so now what me allocate your be absolute man come on so will be a walk could do maybe a postcode in Edward Kosi baby when you saw a wunya but modern na for office line na ebema obi abefa wo de wako na what me ede wasam akoto when 020 84 93 73 40 020 84 93 73 40 and now with me after emergency man and I said no ma edit this way which my friend mubia so no on bejo so no what come na once with me alcohol 077 127 61884 077 127 61884 and now 0753 5813 910 0753 5813 na offer more on Bejos no one to chum common bibia so to me I come ebusia ha and edim common ya edc na yene BWF Solicitors ending cra na afi back to the studio in the studio for so medin cra na chese ni na so into me ya kama medin edi na to jegu OPD the second and the Facebook for madaw masamanti and kebima na yenemu edi enkra na yenhia nyame adoma next week nyame adoma Saturday so no BWF Solicitors besan aba no mu abeto ankomoteche no so na bibia so etumi akama anti yakra mu e wo Facebook yebehia nyame adoma Thursday na bibia so etumi ayakama.
Based in London, we are a dynamic award-winning firm specializing in a range of legal services. Welcome to BWF Solicitors, a trusted and experienced law firm specializing in immigration and nationality, appeals and judicial review, dispute resolution, family and matrimonial, and other family law disputes with international context. These include matters such as private child arrangement orders, contested and uncontested divorce, non-molestation for domestic violence, and financial remedy. Our childcare and family team appreciate the issues facing you at such a difficult time. Our advice is delivered in a confidential and sensitive manner. Meet Bernard Owusu, our esteemed senior partner, with over 32 years of experience and known for his expertise and dedication to serving our clients and the community. BWF Solicitors stands for integrity, respect, excellence, teamwork, diversity, inclusion, and service to the community. We provide tailored assistance specific to your case. At BWF Solicitors, every day is filled with dedication, creativity, and a commitment to finding the best solutions for our clients. Our team at BWF Solicitors is ready to assist you with all your legal needs. You can find us at the 4th floor, Anna House, 214 to 218 High Road, Seven Sisters, London, N15 4NP. Our main office line is 0208 493 7340, or our emergency line is 07712 761 884.